Gamers, I am Bold. And welcome back to another month, rounding up every single movie that I've watched and adding a fun little twist to the end of it. Today's twist: every single movie I watched this month, and is it controversial? So let's begin. Bold coverage. So I watched the drama. This movie is controversial. This is probably the most controversial movie that I have on this list, and the reason I say that is because of the exact theme that it's trying to cover. This movie is trying to have you question your own morals and who you are as a person throughout the entirety of it. Basically wants you to come to the question of you can accept someone for who they are now and forgive them for their past actions of who they might have been, and if you can look past that and just see them as the person that you know. This movie's funny, charming, and has a lot that's just like, damn, I feel really uncomfortable right now. There is a lot of anxiety to be had with this film, and it does a really good job of playing off that and making you feel that way. But the one thing that I like the most is how it challenges you. It was really good. I think the performances with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson are amazing, and it honestly makes sense why they've been cast in so much this year. They're just genuinely good actors. I don't really want to give away the major thing about this film, but if you've seen it, you know why this movie would definitely be on the more controversial side. And it's just a good fucking film. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. I honestly felt bad for Tom Holland because damn, I thought they really were in love. I thought they were. Okay, Avatar: The Last Airbender is amazing. I love the series. I've played a couple of the games. Everything that comes out for this is good. For the most part, I still will not forgive them for the live action movie. That was an interesting one. Shout out Nickelodeon. Honestly, I don't know if they cooked. I don't know if they cooked or they got cooked for this film, because Avatar: The Last Airbender is so good in its animation that I'm pretty sure someone died during the creation of this film. There is no way that the animators walked out unscathed, because goddamn is it fluid. Everything looks like just heaven to my eyes. This is the most well animated film that I've ever seen. Unfortunately, it's a little bit let down. Like, this film feels a little bit weaker on like its emotional depth. Like, I didn't feel like I was really locked in, and I feel like it was trying to bait me into the fact that it's like, you love these characters, here they are again, here's a little bit of dynamic, here's a little bit of this, but at the same time it just didn't hit, if you know what I mean. Like, if you watch the movie, it kind of feels hollow, and I know that sounds fucked up, because I feel like there is a lot that I still like about this film, and I feel like I'm betraying it by saying this, but it just didn't really hit the mark, and I just wish it hit the mark a little bit more. I'm sorry to the fans, and I don't know if that's the consensus for everyone, but for me personally, viewing it, I just felt like there was a bit missing, and I wish there was just a bit more giving. I wish I received a little bit more from this film. I love Dave Bautista. I feel like he was an awesome villain, and I love the whole setup and with Aang and their dynamic together, but I just wish there was more dynamic with the main cast, and especially I wish there was a bit more Katara and Aang. Obviously they're in love now and we only really get a kissing scene, but I just didn't really believe it. And when she was like, what are you doing? Like, you're doing dumb shit with this bold individual, my fellow bold friend, what are you doing? And I didn't feel that, like, the emotional payoff of him detaching away from his friend group. With that being said, I still very much enjoyed this film, and I feel like they snuffed this film into the fucking ground for the way that it was released. The fact that it got leaked and it didn't get a theatrical release is bonkers to me, and it's very tragic, because this movie could have been really fucking good. It could have been one of the highlights of the year, but unfortunately it was snuffed out by Paramount, because Paramount just hates money, and they hate you. I literally spoke to them, they said, fuck you, audience. Go fuck yourself. I don't think this movie is actually that controversial. I just think it had controversial things that happened to it. So it's going to sit low on my controversial list. Now, I think we can probably assume that there is two reasons to why this movie might be a little controversial. That's two bombs. Was it a good movie? Did Christopher Nolan cook? I think he cooked, but I think he cooked in a way that was more for the theatrical release rather than the home experience, because watching this at home, it didn't hit the mark for me as much as I probably would have liked if I viewed it in the cinema experience. This is a movie that does not stop. It keeps going and rolling until you get to the finish line, and you feel like you stumble over the line onto your face because you did not slow that momentum at all. Because goddamn, this movie was moving at a pace. There was no breaths in between dialogue. It was word cut word, and like it just kept going, and I liked it. but maybe my Goomba brain couldn't keep up with the film, so I don't know. I think that is my only qualm, is that this movie might be just a little too fast for me to keep up with. It was good overall, and I genuinely have no complaints. I'm not really familiar with Christopher Nolan's entire body of work. I've seen Interstellar, another movie that I'm going to talk about after this, which I liked way more than this one, and that might be a controversial take. Fuck, mate, look at me go. I'm on a fucking roll. Controversy everywhere. Take me into your controversial gates. Fuck me, man. Can I actually be a normal human being? I would recommend it, and I hope it gets a theatrical release again, because I would go see it. So, I like The Odyssey. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna put it straightforward right now. Lay it all out. There it is on the fucking table. I like The Odyssey. I didn't care that people had their own accents going on and everyone was doing their own thing. To me, it felt like a stage play at school, but with a bigger budget and some real professional actors across the board. And I liked it. I liked it, okay? It got me. The theatrics got me. Maybe it helped that I watched it in cinemas. Maybe that was a big thing that had me going. I was like, damn, this is good, because I watched it in cinemas. Maybe that's why, but it was good, man. And I really liked it. If I'm gonna be 100% honest, it felt like a genuine movie. Like, from the way that it was created to how it was shot and everything like that. It felt like a big budget movie with actual people running around, real life sets, practical effects, like the works, dude. This movie nailed everything that I love when it comes to big movies and movies in general, and I love that. It's not the favorite one that I've seen this year. That one might go to Obsession or The Drama. I haven't made up my mind on that yet. It was a little controversial, and I think we know why. It's because it's like super woke. It's a very woke movie without being woke. You have just across the board all these actors just put into roles and stuff. Like, it does not go for accuracy. These are not people that would have been in the roles that they are at that time. But honestly, I don't care, because everyone's kind of giving a good performance and it didn't distract me from it. Even Travis Scott, I was impressed with his theatrics of being a bard. He nailed that shit. A war, a man, a fleet. Like, it worked for me, and I liked all of that. Even them just filming on the boat and sailing through the seas, I thought it was good. You even got Jon Bernthal saying, "Let me tell me something," in this film, and that's always a highlight. He's done that a lot for me this year. He's let me know, you know what I mean? Every piece came together to form a very good painting. I thought it was a lovely painting. I actually don't really have much to say on Marty Supreme. I liked Marty Supreme. It was a good film. Timothée Chalamet, he gave it his all. I wouldn't say it's his best performance, but I enjoyed it, and it reminded me of Catch Me If You Can. And I really liked that. I just loved how chaotic this film was. Tyler, the Creator, surprisingly pretty good. I don't know, it's worth watch. Ping pong in it. I really want to go play ping pong now. Anyway, I think that is all that I've actually got for this video, for this month at least. I'm still in the process of watching more. Maybe I'll do a little horror video later, but thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and goodbye.